Good morning, afternoon, or evening, dear YOGATXers. I'm here again in Salento in southern Italy, and it is very, very hot. So welcome to your practice today. This practice is inspired to open the hips. And of course, if you come for just the physical practice, then we'll open the hips, the groin, and hopefully get you a little bit more of mobility in your folding. And then also energetically, when we're talking about the hips, this can be deep emotional release as well. And when we get into Svadhisthana, second chakra energy, this is kind of seen as the sea of emotions. So sometimes when we've never done yoga before, and we're on the yoga mat and we're doing a big opening of the hips and we're crying, we're like, why am I crying? I don't understand why I feel all these emotions. And so just know that if you're doing yoga by yourself at your home and you've never done it before and you have emotions and sensations come up that you weren't expecting, that's completely okay. And if you need to take time after doing certain postures to just lay down in child's pose or just to take a minute to integrate, this is perfectly fine. This is your practice. So allow things to move through you. That's what yoga's for. It's kind of a purification system. And enjoy your short practice today. That being said, we're going to get right to it and start standing. So if you want to stand at the top of your mat, meet me there. And ground both feet down, hip-width distance apart. And let's begin with some intention, arms alongside the body, grounding with the feet, light bend in the knees, shut the eyes. And always, always this posture, so beautiful no matter where you're at in your day, if you're feeling emotions, if you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed. No matter where you are, you can shut the eyes down, feel your connection to the earth beneath you, and just breathe consciously. The mantra of the mind here is breathing in. I am aware that I am breathing in. Breathing out. I am aware that I am breathing out. So very, very slowly take an inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body. And we begin. Inhale up. Exhale, bow down. We'll move through some Surya Namaskar A's to warm the body. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back to Chaturanga. So bend the elbows, come down halfway. Inhale, forward, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, slowly downward facing dog. Use the core. 2 breaths here. You can sigh it out if you like. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, Anjali. Samastiti, hands alongside the body. Inhale, reach. And exhale, bow. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, step or float, Chaturanga. Inhale, forward, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're getting right into it today. If you need modifications or to come down to the knees or to step back, that's perfectly fine. Take an inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body. Pause. So keep the right foot grounded. Step the left foot back nice and wide, and we're opening up into Warrior Two. Keep the right knee bent and keep the left hip pulling open here. You're gonna look back or look forward over the right middle finger. Sink deep into the right knee. So we're gonna stay here for some time. If the legs begin to tremble, that's okay, let it be strong. Opening the heart, opening the hips. And notice here if your arms are just hanging out. Put some strength into them. So they're beaming energy from the front to the back. Sink a little bit deeper into the right knee. And deep breaths in and out of the nostrils. Find that ocean-like sound, ujjayi. Sink a little bit deeper, last 2 breaths. Gonna straighten the right leg, pigeon toe the right toes in, hands alongside the body or through center, and just take a moment. A lot of energy might be moving through the body. Witness, observe. And let's go to the other side. Bend the left knee. Open that right leg up really wide. Strong arms, shoulder blades down the back, integrity in the entire body. So you're grounding down through the feet. You're not just falling into the left hip. You're really pressing through the left heel, pulling the right hip open. There's so much energetically that we can do in each of these postures. So notice if you're being lazy in the posture and you're just hanging out in it, how can you really put integrity into all parts of the body? Sink even deeper. You are in this posture the entire time. You're present with all parts of the body, all effort, each breath. Oh, I like this song. I hope you guys can hear the drums. Sometimes the mic picks up external noises, but we've got a little drum circle happening in the front yard. A few more breaths here. Sink even deeper into that left knee. Stay with the trembling of the body. And back through center. Pigeon toe the left feet in. Arms drop, and you might feel some strength in the arms. Take a moment. Appreciate. Let's bend both knees to the front and the back of the mat. Sink deep into the hips. Integrity in the spine. You can let the arms hang through center, or you can let the hands come to the top of the thighs. Whatever feels best for you. Maybe you want to lengthen the arms up, clasp the thumbs together, open the chest a bit. Maybe a little bounce in the hips. Might get a little strong here. Stay with it. Hands come down to the knees. And let's drop the right shoulder in towards the center. Look towards the left. Let's come back through center. Left shoulder into the center. Look to the right. Back through center, come up to standing, hands resting, take a moment. Bring the toes in towards the center, bend the knees, sink down, forward fold. You can take a hold of the outside of the ankles if you'd like and pull in. If you're very flexible, you might need to shorten your stance so that you can bring the head through center, or you widen the stance, whatever feels best for you. And slowly come up halfway onto the fingertips. And on the exhale, bend the right knee towards the corner, the left corner of your yoga mat to the front. Left toes point up. We come into a ninja squat. Stretch the arms forward like you're holding a platter. Take an inhale. On the exhale, come through center nice and low and move to the left side. Right toes point up. Inhale. Exhale, move through center nice and low. Inhale. Exhale, transition through center. And continue to move at your own pace. A few more here. You can get the arms to be a little playful here. You can dance with them if you'd like. Get very spider-like and low. Get the breath involved. Last round. As you come back into the right knee, bend the right knee, face forward around the right foot, step back, downward facing dog. Ground here, feet planted, hips nice and high. Let's take an inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip open over the left. Maybe draw some circles with the right knee towards the sky, the ceiling. Move them in opposite directions. And then step the right foot through. Left heel spins down, nice and wide. Reach up, whoop, warrior two. Whew, it's nice and hot. Hi. Take an inhale. Exhale, right elbow down to the right thigh or right hand to the inside of the right knee, left arm stretching up. Coming into side angle. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, lift the left arm up, straighten the right leg, reverse triangle, left arm down the back leg, right arm stretching up and over. Take an inhale, straighten the arms in warrior two. Surf the right arm forward, find triangle pose, Trikonasana, so right hand to the inside of the right shin or the right ankle, left arm stretching up and open. If you have yoga blocks or anything to bring the earth closer to you, this is very helpful. Today I'm practicing without, so if you can't go down to the ground, that's okay. Find something to bring the earth closer. Take an inhale back through center, straighten the arms, pigeon toe the feet in. Let's move to the other side, bend the left knee, sink into warrior two, and then find your side angle pose. Left hand down, right arm up. Inhale back up, straighten the left leg. Right hand down the back leg, left arm stretching up and over. Reverse triangle. Inhale forward into those warrior two arms. Surf the left arm forward, Trikonasana. Find your modification if you need to bring the ground closer. And back up through center. Pigeon toe the feet in, and just let the arms hang here for a moment. In good spirit of Iyengar, take an inhale. Exhale, hop the feet together. And take a moment here, ground down. Let's take the feet about hip-width distance apart. Neighbors. Bend the knees, sink the hips, and come all the way down. Come into a yogi squat. Chest nice and high, maybe making a fist, pressing the fist together, opening the knees a little bit deeper. So peaceful here. For me, hopefully for you. Open the eyes, bring the arms forward, stretch, and then bring the seat down. Bring the feet together, knees open nice and wide. Take an inhale, open the chest. And exhale, slowly fold forward. The head drop down. You can take a hold of the big toes, forehead towards the feet. And if you can't come all the way down this low, that's completely fine. Sometimes it's nice to have couch cushions in front of you and you can hold onto them, maybe 3 couch cushions if you need. Whatever makes it more accessible for your body. And slowly, slowly peel the chest up, bring the knees together. Take a hold of the shins and let's rock onto the back. Rock from side to side. Let out any sounds on the exhalation. Let's take a happy baby. Take a hold of the bottoms of the feet. Let the knees open up wide, rocking from side to side. You can stretch both legs out nice and long if you have the space for it from side to side, if that feels good. We're just playing with that childlike sense here. Keep the head relaxed, the lower back on the ground. Bring the feet together, the knees together, feet down to the earth. Bottoms of the feet touch and let the knees open up wide. Can stretch the arms up overhead, take a hold of opposite elbows if you can. If not, just have your hands alongside the body or on the hips for support. Supta Baddha Konasana, this reclined butterfly pose, opening the hips, opening the heart. And whenever you're ready, we're going to come into a mini Shavasana, stretch the legs out long, starfish the body out. Take a deep breath in, deep sigh out. You can always stay here as long as you need to integrate, to be held in a space of stillness and silence. We'll just stay here together for about a minute. So if you want to pause the video, to silence me for a bit, to have space, I encourage it. And just notice anything that's coming up in the physical body, any sensations, anything coming up in the mind. If it feels good for you. Maybe even bringing the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder, hugging in, holding, taking a moment to embrace yourself, to hold yourself. And as my voice trails off, I invite for you to take away an intention for how you would like to use the energy of your yoga practice in your day or in your dreams as you go to sleep tonight. But just to be soft with yourself, to allow, to observe, to tune in. I leave you here, hands to heart, the being in me on her own path to understanding, to self-expression, to liberation, honors the being in you that desires the same things and more. Namaste. See you again next week or somewhere else in the world. Mwah.